also important to tell yourself that although you feel that creating an impact means you really need to come up with a solution that will resolve the issue, oftentimes that solution is a whole journey in itself where it will take a lot of time and process to develop. But that doesn't mean that you're not creating an impact, even if you're at the base of the issue and recognizing that this is the solution, but we need to start over here. Because even then, that recognition is creating a step towards change.
Focus on the journey, not the destination. Although the final results of the projects are important, the production phase is really where most of the learning opportunities are. Take this as a chance to learn from your research, your peers, and your mistakes. I know you want to change the world, but given the constraint of time and resources, you may feel you're not making the impact you hoped you would be. But remember that changing the world happens one step at a time, and any contribution you make through this project is just a beginning.
It's not so much about the final project as much as it is about the journey towards achieving it, especially if your final project is something that you want to have a long legacy and is something that will sort of be continually updated. Then the actual process of how you create that is what will give you the most value in the long run.
Now that I've completed my C4 journey, I would tell my September self to enjoy and embrace the process of this capstone more, as the year went by so quickly. I also would have wanted to know at the start of my journey, if I were to embark on it again, is to utilize the resources given to us more, specifically our mentors and professors, as we only really began to do that in the finishing stages of our project.
Have fun. This is a new experience for you where you can learn and build new skills that you can carry with you into your career.
Your C4 journey would also help in gaining your self-confidence and developing your ability to overcome challenges. It is worthy to have such enriching experience before you graduate.
If I could go back and tell my September self one thing, it would be stop questioning yourself. Back in September, when our journey just started, I was so anxious and worried that I could not contribute to our group and help our members to build our project. I also worried, what if my members don't like me? It turned out that I was worried for nothing. All my team members are awesome. Even though I didn't help with technical parts, I helped with so many things thanks to my major. And I also learned so many skills from my members.
With regards to our C4 journey, what I would tell my September self is to not be afraid to take risks and to learn to be okay with being out of one's comfort zone.
I would simply tell my September self to enjoy the process, because you are going to learn and grow a lot as a person throughout this C4 journey.
Buckle up. This is probably going to be one of the hardest but most rewarding experiences you've ever had within university. It's probably going to dropkick you directly out of your comfort zone, but you're going to do things that are really going to make a difference. You're going to make amazing friends and really learn how to work with other people. So a couple things before starting the project would be, don't plan in advance. Things are going to fall through and you're going to have to learn how to think on your feet. Talk to your professors. They're actually really cool and they're here to help you out. And take advantage of all the free room that you have with your project. You can literally do whatever you want. There's no guidelines. Stop trying to make guidelines. And really just enjoy the experience. You're gonna have fun. Stop stressing out.
So if I had to tell my past self anything, I would be like, breathe, relax, throw away all traditional knowledge because it's not the real world works, and you are going to be fine. Going to be fine. Professors are here to fill you. They're here to help you and advance you. So trust me, you're gonna be fine. You got this. Go for it.
September self to trust the process.
Always trust in the process.
It's the trust in the process.
To trust the process.
okay to start over. This causes a lot of doubt in people's minds, but it actually is quite a good thing because you get the opportunity to go in with fresh eyes. You get the opportunity to take a second look and maybe try something new. Lastly, everyone's going to be feeling the same way. Everyone's going to be disheartened, maybe down a little bit, but it's okay. You're all in the same boat, and with hard work, constant dedication, you're going to make it through and it'll be okay.
You might get a chance to try something new and learn from it. Then you will have an opportunity to build up your skills. Your C4 journey would also help in gaining your self-confidence and developing your ability to overcome challenges.
My C4 journey is one that has combined challenge with reward and independence with collaboration. Now that I've finished my C4 experience, something that I would have told myself at the start of this journey is to simply not be afraid to accept change. Our current project is drastically different compared to our first gate, and this is due to the helpful advice given to us by the teaching team, our stakeholders, and of course, our fellow classmates. In dealing with socio-political challenges and creating a project in response to that, new information constantly arises, and you are required to change your mindset, perspectives, and project framework due to this. This doesn't mean you have failed. This means that you are on a pathway towards growth. I would have told myself in September to always trust in the process, and through hard work, collaboration, and commitment to the project, it will succeed.
One of the things that I would tell to my September self is to trust in the process of going through all the steps laid out by C4. One of the things that worried me a lot back in September was how were we supposed to come up with all the things that we have to come up with and then come to a finish for the project. The problem was that I was all too focused on the ending and not the steps that would make such a finish possible.
My team actually had the problem of having to restart our project multiple times, which is not a problem because it just teaches us, different alleyways that we could have taken. It teaches us the skill of falling down and getting back up. And no project is very smooth that you get it the first try. So to recap, I just tell myself, have your fun, enjoy your time, but make sure you stay focused and, be the leader that everyone wants you to be.
September self to trust the process because it's a long journey where not only are you learning about the social issue that you're tackling, you learn a lot about yourself and what you're capable of bringing into the project, and you learn a lot of new skills along the way.
When I first came into C4, I definitely did not realize there were going to be so many twists and turns, and before getting to the final product, I thought it was just going to be a year-long fun project to be a part of. I had also never been part of an interdisciplinary team before in terms of working on a school project, so that definitely had its challenges and created some conflict and stress that also took a toll on my mental health. So if I were to go back and tell my September self something, I would definitely say be prepared.